All right, Happy New Year, everybody. Steve is back in the basement with Rubicon, and we have a 2,400 point battle coming up for you today. We have Dark Elves versus my Council of Light Empire build. So we rolled up Impassable Marsh there, right? That's what it is. And then we have a second story house. We have a woods. And then we have the building that my last video that I tried to show you, but if I watched the video, it wasn't in the camera at all. But that's the Custom Kingdom building, and it's really cool. 3 levels. So anyways, what do we have here? We got 5 shades. 6 shades. 6 shades there. And
Dark Riders.
Spear and crossbow, or?
Just crossbow.
Just crossbow.
Unless they come with a spear, I have no idea.
Do have to look it up. Chariot.
Crossbows, bolt thrower, spears of the battle standard, and a sorceress. Blackguard with a couple slaves back there, my general. Crossbows with a level 4 sorceress, Hydra, and a bolt thrower.
Hydra and a bolt thrower. And then over on my side, we got, I'm gonna hit my head. We got the 4 demigryphs with a musician. We got the Capticus, the magic weapon, +1 strength. We got 5 of the stubborn knights, Reiksguard knights with a musician, and then 5 more stubborn Reiksguard knights with a musician. We have the swordsmen that are really halberdiers, and we have the BSB in there with the level 4 in the corner, and we have the Luminarch, the Huracanum, more halberdiers that are masquerading as swordsmen. Got 2 level 1s of light. My level 4 is of light also. And 10 skirmishing archers facing off over there. And Steve got first turn, so... oh, did you want to vanguard your fast cav?
Sure.
You want to do that? Alright, he's going to vanguard his fast cav somewhere. All right, we'll pause and get back. He rolled for first turn, so he's going to vanguard and get first turn. Yeah, it's Steve. He does stuff like that.
And then I lose the game.
Yeah. All right, we'll get back. All right, so movement phase. The Hydra shimmied up a little bit. Crossbowman moved up about 5 inches. Blackguard moved up a couple inches. They just twisted, I guess. Crossbowman moved up. Coldwind Chariot passed its stupidity and moved up a bit. Dark Riders continued their move up after the Vanguard, and the Shades moved up so that all of them are within short range. So that's movement, and we're into magic. All right, so magic phase, it was what, 4 to 1?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? And I channeled once and got 1 from the Luminarch. So he 5-diced Blade Wind at this unit, and I rolled to Dispel, thankfully. So we were on to moving magic shooting. Okay, after the barrage of shooting on Steve's turn 1, you got 3 of these guys, and they passed their panic test without the reroll between the Dark Riders and the Shades there. Picked off 4 of these guys just from that 1 unit of crossbowmen there. That was pretty crazy. And then Bolt Thrower shot at this guy and punked 1 of these guys. He did a multi-shot on that, right? Mm-hmm. Just wounded once and can't stop rolling 2s. And then this Bolt Thrower did 6 shots at this guy, 3 wounds, and he took 1 because I keep rolling 2s. That's movement magic shooting. We have no hand-to-hand, and we're on to Empire turn 1. All right, Empire turn 1 with movement and stuff. We did not move the archers. We moved our combat blocks up. Move these things up just a little bit. Move this unit of 4 knights up. Move that unit 4 knights up. Position the demigryphs, and Captain Unpeg goes over there. Movement, we're on to magic. Double 6s would be nice. Alright, so magic was very successful. I did rolled 11, and +1 channel for the Huracanum gave me 12. And Steve, did you channel on that?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, so I rolled. Yeah, so first I did the Luminarch. Cast this Luminarch thinking that the Hydra still had regen. I wanted to get the regen off of it. I didn't get the double 6 for it, but I rolled real high, used all this dice to dispel. Then I came over here and cast the Banishment off the War Altar on that, and I rolled up 5 hits, and yeah, 2d6, I rolled 5 hits, and all of them wounded, and I was getting ready for the regen, and that's when I remembered, Steve corrected me, I should say, that there is no more regen on it, so it's dead at the end of the phase, so no coming back for that. everyone passed his panic test. And I had one dice left, and I actually used the Hurricanum Storm, and I put it on the blackguard there, and scattered 2 inches, did strength 2 hit, and he pulled off 2 6 saves. So only one blackguard died. Son of a gun. We're on to shooting, which I really don't have much, so I gotta get these archers in gear. We'll see what happens. Back to archery school. We got 3 hits out of that many, meaning 5s and no wounds. So we're on to Steve's turn 2. A little overview of the battlefield before we get back. God, it's nice to see that Hydra gone. Good Lord. Alright, we'll see what happens Steve's turn 2. Alright, so in movement phase, past stupidity, move the chariot up. Those guys came up, and the shades just stood right there. And we're on to magic. Alright, so he threw Blade Wind at these guys. I got it with dice, and then he threw Doombolt at these guys, and I scrolled it. That's it. Move magic shooting. Oh, here comes fight in the shade. Alright, so we started shooting off over here, and combined shooting killed one guy. That's crazy. This is crazy. Let's see. There was a whole lot of shooting. Bolt thrower and those crossbow guys over here into this, and did nothing. And then those crossbow guys shot over here and did 6 wounds, and I rolled 2 ones. And then this bolt thrower, you did 4 shots into this guy, and did 1 wound, I think, and then I saved it. Armor saved it. So, movement magic shooting. We're on to Empire turn 2. All right, so we did get the 2 charges off. He stood and shot, and you killed 1, didn't you? And then no, didn't kill any. So that's 2 units there that got in. Demigriffs move up. Captus made his charge on the bolt thrower. Wizards left the bunker and are all huddled over here, and the Luminarch and Boatmobile there. That's pretty much it. So we're on to magic. Alright, so magic, we did the banishment on those guys. The shades that were there, we killed 5 of the 6, and then last one failed its panic test and ran 11 inches, and then we just rolled it so we wouldn't forget about it. He did not roll a double 1 and go 1 off the board. And then we cast banishment again at this unit, and I failed. Steve rolled to dispel, and then I cast this Luminarch at the bolt thrower, and he rolled high enough to dispel that too, even though I bound spell 11'd it. That's it. Movement magic shooting, we got some archers, and that's it. So the blinded archers took careful aim with 6 shots, did 4 or 5 wounds or whatever, killed 3, passed their panic test. So movement magic shooting, we're on a hand-to-hand, which is over here. We'll get to it. Okay, so Capticus does good over there, kills the bolt thrower, but over here, before I even get to swing, he kills 2 of my guys there out of that unit of the 3 that's left. Over here, he kills 1 more. Out of my 4 remaining attacks, I did no wounds. Because all my...
You killed 1 guy.
Did I? Oh, that's right, I killed... But the horse did, because my riders at strength, this strength 6 came in, didn't even hit. Right? None of them even hit. Then the horses came in, they did 2 hits. I think I did 2 wounds, and you armor saved, or parry saved the other one, whatever. But, yeah, that's not right. So, yeah, so these guys are fleeing. They broke, and they're running 10, or ran 8, far away. So that's an awesome hand-to-hand combat phase. That's it. We'll get back movement shooting hand-to-hand. That's it. Steve's turn 3. So in movement, the Blackguard passed their march test, moved up. Spearman went over to help out. Chariot passed stupidity, moved over. And the Dark Riders backed up from the blinded archers. And went to magic. In a much-needed magic phase, Steve rolled a 2 and a 1. So he got 3, and I got 1 for the Luminarch. So it was 3 to 3. You cast the despair thing to not use my hold my ground or my inspiring presence on those guys, and I got it with dice. So that's it. Movement magic, shooting. All right. So in Steve's shooting phase, the bolt thrower took careful aim, 6 shots, did enough wounds, rolled enough 1s, and the captain on Pegasus is dead. Yeah. Then over here we have took some shots from these guys. There's only 10 of them there, right? But my lord, they killed 6 guys. And then these guys over here took shots at the bowman, right? And failed to hit at all. That's it for that. Movement magic shooting. We're on the hand-to-hand. There's 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hydra.
Yeah, the Hydra and a bolt thrower.
All right, so he killed my guy before I could, because I rolled 2 1s. 4 wounds and I did 2 1s. That's awesome. So that's that, and we're on to my turn, bottom of 3. All right, so movement. Demi's made it into the level 4 there. After a long while, I decided to swift reform these guys and move them away from the blackguard. These guys did rally, but I couldn't rally them and put them in a position wonky enough to make his blackguard not be able to get into wherever he wanted to go. These guys made a full march move up there, and these guys moved over here to take maybe the last 2 wounds off of those guys. Shenanigans with the War Altar and the Hurricanum and the Luminarch, and the movement, we're on to Magic. Okay, so in Magic, I tried to net these guys, and after much debate again, and Steve rolled a Dispel, so those guys are unnetted. And then in Magic, I tried a Banishment on them and killed 2 guys. And then I said, screw that. So we went over here and War Altered, banished the Chariot there, so that's off the table. And then these 6 guys rolled and killed the last 2 Dark Riders there, so that's pretty cool. Movement, Magic, Shooting, we're into hand-to-hand right there. We got to bring it on. Oops, got to pause it. So in hand-to-hand over here, we did wind up, I had to direct all my attacks at 2 Demigryphs at his level 3 or level 4 to kill her, because I was afraid the unit would break and run through the swords spearmen and get away, and then she'd rally and continue to kill me. So, but anyways, she's dead and killed the unit. They fled. I caught them, overran into the spears. So I'm sure there'll be some pain there. Let's see, movement, shooting, hand-to-hand. Steve's turn 4. All right, this could have been a game changer right here. He's 9 inches away and needed a 9 to catch these guys, and rolled the dice. I looked at the dice that said 5, and the other one said a 1, so he failed this test there. But that would have been huge, because we got my BSB, that whole unit, and well, I wouldn't say you got them. You would have made the charge and then killed them. And then after you killed them, you would have been able to reform, and then you would have been into this mess over here, and there's nothing I could have done about that. So I need another chaff unit. Maybe instead of 1 unit of 10 archers, 2 units of 5 would be better, because I need something to chaff up a little bit better. But anyways, we might shooting Magic. We got Magic coming up. Back with Magic. Tried to cast +1 strength on those guys. And I dispelled with dice, because Steve was kind enough to tell me that he had a magic missile. He couldn't cast it anyways. So that's it. We're on to the sand again. After a hail of amazing hits from the bolt thrower and those guys on these guys, not 1 wound went through after armor saves and everything. Now I rolled armor saves. With Magic, shooting, hand-to-hand, and there it is. Alright, so Steve's turn 4 here. He did 2 wounds to my demis, and I killed 10. Failed his steadfast roll, but he has the BSB there, which I was going to allocate attacks to, but didn't, because I was stupid. And so the BSB lives, and on that re-roll, he was able to stick it. Son of a gun. My turn 4. Alright, God bless the musicians. Swift reform these guys, moved them over there. Swift reformed the Halberdiers and moved them up out of the charge arc of these guys. Repositioned archers and chariots, and these guys moved all the way up to the board edge. So let's see how it goes. Magic. Alright, so we cast Banishment from the wizard on them. He dispelled with dice. We cast Banishment with 2 dice from the Archlector and rolled double 1s. Awesome. And then we cast the lightning beam from this thing on those. Or no, we decided not to. I put net on those guys, so we'll see what happens. On to Steve's turn 5. Oh no, we got hand-to-hand there. Alright, so I was thinking, I can't believe I'm...
More, because there's a sorcerer there.
Oh, the sorcerer's there too? Oh my god. Yeah, I was thinking I'm losing the Demigryphs to this unit, but then he just said it's like 400 points, and mine's like almost half of that, 242. But he's got me down to 2 wounds on my Demi, and he is now, what, you got 8 models in there or so? 10. Alright, Steve's turn 5 coming up. So the Blackguard, eager for blood, they need a 10 to get in, and Steve rolls an 11. And then we thought, oh wait, no, you got the net on you. You need to roll 1, 2, or 3 to pass your strength test to get in there. And he rolls it, and so he makes his charge. Some bitch. On the Magic. Alright, so he's 6 diced, +1 strength on those guys, and he got it. And the wizard took 1 wound. And why I wasn't directing attacks at that wizard or his BSB, again, dumb play. So combined shooting, well, I shouldn't say combined shooting. Maybe they held their shields up when those guys shot him because he did no wounds at all from the crossbowmen, but these guys came through. And yeah, you guessed it. I rolled some 1s and 2s. Yep. So I lost 2 guys. And there you go. Movement magic shooting hand to hand. Yeah, so Steve came in here and killed 13 of my guys.
15.
And 15? 15. Killed a bunch.
Don't short.
And don't short him. And I just, I killed 2 of his guys back. So he's got my BSB down to. And that's it. So it's bottom of 5?
Yep.
Is that it? All right. So my charges. All right, movement saw me being a coward again. And I just backed everything up. Turned those guys around. I did charge the demis into the crossbowmen because we're thinking if I charge the bolt thrower first, I kill it, I can reform. But then if he wanted to, he can save those points by getting into the building on his last turn. So I charged those guys first. And, oh no, that's dumb anyways, because if I kill you and you break, if I don't kill all of you, you break, you're going to run. If I don't roll higher, then you're going to get away. And either way, if I catch you, I have to pursue you. So on your turn 6, you're going to shoot me. And then I'll reform on mine. So, but the crossbowmen are worth more points, right? So that would be the smarter thing to do, anyways. Okay, enough said. Magic. I rolled 3 dice at banishment on this guy here, and yeah, that was stupid because I miscast. So all my wizards have a wound except for the warrior priest. He does not have one. Wound magic shoot, and I killed 3 guys for all that. Wound magic shooting hand to hand over there. All right, so he's still got 5 guys, so he was steadfast in that battle, which couldn't have worked out better for me because now he can't shoot me in his turn 6. But we're both pretty sure on what we believe on. He wants to reform from defeat, and I was pretty sure that he's still steadfast, so he tested on his unmodified leadership. But you were thinking maybe that
Yeah, I thought you still had to take the modifier, but I'm not.
take the modifier because he lost combat by so much, but he's steadfast and I'm not, so I don't know. We just either way he made it on a 5. So movement magic shooting, that's hand to hand. That's it. Your turn 6. Steve's looking for a 12.
Yeah.
Looking for a 12 to get in there and wreck my world. So on Steve's turn 6, didn't get the double 6 to go into here. So we just kind of called the game at that point because on my turn I would just stay away from these guys and wouldn't attack them at all. And then over here we just rolled this out real quick. On his turn 6, I killed him. I think to a man.
Yeah,
rolled that with the stomps and everything. You had 1 guy left?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me see if he gets away. I don't know if he doesn't get away. Alright, so I did get the points for that. So Steve's got these guys here left and that there. And how many points is this unit?
That unit? 750.
750 plus a bolt thrower. That's like 820 or so.
Yeah.
820, and I think I got more than 820 on the table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just your things probably.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well I'm gonna check it real quick. So when it was all said and done, and we figured out.
No, I had only 700, 800 points. I'd say solid victory, if not massacre, for you.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm bad about with the battle reports is not giving the exact totals at the end of the games and stuff like that. But
they can kind of tell, really.
Yeah.
Like if I look down, I saw the guy had 1 unit of bolt thrower, and I'm like, yeah, I think he lost.
And you see all those other troops. Yeah, that does look like a solid victory when you look at it that way. You see all the troops on the table, and the other guy's got 1 unit.
It was a 700 point beast unit.
Yeah. And we rolled this off too. We rolled off the halberdiers versus his blackguard with support from the war altar and the hurricanum, and he kicked my ass in 2 turns of combat. Just the blackguard just annihilated, even with a +1 to hit and the hatred on my turn. What really came in handy for viewers out there, the Dark Elf ability to re-roll 1s when rolling to wound came in huge because you had so many times you were wounding on 2s. I don't know what, or wounding on 3s. Yeah, and even your halberdiers wounding on 3s, and you roll those dice, and how many of those came up 1s, and then because you fail on 1s and 2s, and you re-roll those, and then boom, all of a sudden those 1s go right back into wounds again. That's immensely huge. So if you're playing Dark Elves, don't think that's a very big thing. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you later.